Welcome to Week 9, Tecmo Super Bowl III Final Edition, the full season. I'll be the Green Bay Packers, as always, playing against Detroit, computer. And after this week, it'll be the midway point through the season since there's a bye. So, we're going to go ahead and show the NFL leaders midway point, see who's leading the leagues so far. But first we're going to start the game. James Willis is finally recovered. Reggie White hasn't. Reggie White's been injured since week 2. It is now week 9. 7 weeks he's been injured. He's the one I want to recover, to come back. That's just messed up. I didn't play as the Packers in the last week, so I'm going to have to check with the players and make some changes if necessary. Check my running backs first. Mickens and Chaffee can both come in. It looks like... Wait a minute. Mickens... Yeah, he's a wide receiver. Johnson and Chaffee. Okay. Switch these two around. Oops. Mark Ingram. Terry Mickens. Okay, all wide, the other wide receivers and stuff can come in, so. I'm actually going to put Chimera here. The other tight end right there. Ingram right there. So Leroy Butler's in excellent condition. Maybe we'll get a touchdown return, kickoff return, touchdown early in the game. Once again, clear weather. I'm not sure if Detroit plays in a dome stadium or not. If they do play in a dome stadium, that would explain why it's clear weather, but now that was a good kick by Detroit. Okay, we're already failing. Detroit beat the Packers the last game. The computer controlled that whole game. It was auto-skipped. So now I'm going to have to ruin Detroit's day. We're going to see 2 games against Detroit here. You know, 2 videos in a row. One against the Detroit Lions, and the next video is going to be hockey. I'll be playing as the Chicago Blackhawks against the Detroit Red Wings. Hate that when I get so close and just missed by a yard.
Touchdown!
It's like trying to climb a mountain and falling when you get like a foot from the top. The next 5 Tecmo games in a row are going to be Packer games. What is... Talk about cheating. I've never seen... When I kick to the top, I've never seen it get more than like 10 yards. Get out to the 50, but they don't... They must have had a design flaw where they didn't have where it says ball on 49. They must not have put a 50 in there, because no matter what, you get to the 50, it's always going to say 49. And they're on the left side or right side. I just have to keep playing dirty with them. Like that fool. Scott Mitchell, why are they giving him credit? He just fumbled the ball. And the numbers they just showed were all zeros. That's kind of like bragging that their running back failed. Actually, that's the quarterback. Ah, fool. Even that's more yards than I usually get. Usually I get them, when I kick it up at that high part of the field, I usually get them between the 5 and 10 yard line. Barry Sanders is another one of those Emmitt Smith-like running backs. In this game, they run like 90-some miles an hour, it looks like. Actually, I think Emmitt Smith might be faster. That's something we could take a look at sometime. See, he's down on the 50-yard line, but it's going to say 49. See, he was clearly right at the 50. I forgot to show the standings of these two teams. I think they have like the same record, the Packers and Lions. How do they get so good? Detroit's always terrible in this game. Anyways, if you want to know the records, you can go to my... I think it was week 8 video, San Diego and Seattle. I might have shown the records. Kind of stupid of them to audible for a rushing play when I had a goal line set up, but then again, they might have did that as a trick play. Maybe I would think that they're switching to a passing play, so I'd audible too, but kind of hard to tell. the second quarter. Idiot. There we go. Wilkins and Yurkovich can both come in. I need one of them. Put Willis in there. Cool, Leroy's still in excellent condition. Oh, that was a fail. Accidentally moved my arrow down one too many and went to Gilbert Brown instead of Sean Jones, but broke through. I gotta check my offense. Ty Detmer's a fail. Robert Brooks can come in. Not sure who I want to do here. Brooks here and Packers here. There we go.
Touchdown!
Oh, that was nasty. Didn't give him much there. Oh, nice dive. Kind of missed your player, even though it was already down. That's another design flaw in this game. Sometimes you dive for your player, dive to a player, and make it dive completely like 90 degrees in the wrong direction. And it's like trying to scratch your nose and accidentally scratching your ear, completely missing your nose. he had a player on top of him, and he threw a perfect pass. His arms were tied up. He must have threw it with his lips. He must have spit it out. I control two players there. It happens every now and then. Really drug him around. That was nasty. He grabbed him before he even knew he had the ball. That's a holding penalty. In the real league. And when you kick it up, it usually seems to stop and be quicker than if you kick it down. So normally Reggie White would lead the league in sacks, but it's not going to happen this season. The computer's going to cheat and keep him injured for I don't know how many weeks. That is just obscene. Okay, I'm going to let you look at the halftime stats. I got it. Be right back. Okay, hope you enjoy the halftime stats. Although the numbers... Whoa, there's like a fly buzzing around my room, which is very rare. Especially this time of year. Turn the air conditioner on. Flies sometimes in the summertime, but it's been getting cold out lately. Got a fly swatter here waiting for him to land on the screen, but of course it's not going to land when I want him to. Don't want to destroy my TV screen like I did my computer screen either. That nasty fly. I'm just gonna sit there and ruin my game. Okay, option B. Can of Raid. Now figures the only time I'm going to see the fly is when my hands are on the controller and not on the can of Raid.
Blue 43! Blue 43!
I gotta check my defense. That was cool. Chappie, Marks, and Glenn. We don't really need them. That's nasty. Best receivers in bad condition.
Touchdown!
Oh, I got the fly. Just raided him. In the summertime I get flies every now and then, and I remember on how they get in, but somehow they sneak in. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, I recovered it. Wasn't even really paying attention. That's cool. I'll take it. I threw that one too soon because I thought a guy was coming up on me. I was sitting there trying to focus on my receiver and quarterback at the same time. If I hadn't thrown it that soon, I got a lot more yardage than that. Man, the fly is still around. Pick up the fly swatter and he's gone. Anti-ray doesn't seem to be affecting him much. I wonder why it's not going towards the computer screen. The computer screen's pure white. Well, I hit him, but I don't know if I got him hard enough to kill him. That's real nice. It's supposed to be a football video and it's turning into a fly killing video. You gotta be kidding me. From a shotgun play? That's the first time I've ever been sacked on a shotgun play. 3rd and 36. Other defense suddenly get good. Watch this terrible punts my punter does. Like 10, 20-yard punts. Oh, there I finally got a good one. Yeah, I was pretty much dominating the whole game, but suddenly my team got terrible and their team got really good here in the 3rd quarter. How many guys are going to make a Walt Disney comeback? Now his quarterback can get rid of the ball on time, but mine can't. Tell me how that's not cheating. All my players are just looking terrible. Whoops. Forgot to check one player. Okay. See, how come they always cover my receivers, but you never see my defensemen doing that? There we go, first down. Get rid of that play. Okay, there was nobody around Brooks. That guy must have ran 90 miles an hour to catch up to him. You know what? Sick of fire failing, taking him out. There we go. Sanders they got returning. They should have had him returning in the first place. Put him in when Morton got injured. fastest runner in your team is most likely who you want in there. I'm returning. I'm not sure if I checked my defense for the fourth quarter. I don't think I did. One. Maybe I did. But really didn't have to replace anyone. I thought they already used a timeout earlier. Instead of a timeout before using that one. Cool. We usually get a safety at least once every game. There have been a few. I know at least one game where I think it was the last game that I played. We didn't have any safeties.
Touchdown!
Sean Johnson. He looked like he was pretty quick for a lot quicker than usual. Can we get another safety before the end of the game?
Wow, very good.
Probably not. If I had Reggie, I would. Sean Jones and Reggie White's numbers really aren't that far apart from each other, but for some reason, Sean Jones doesn't seem to be as strong as Reggie. Seems to get thrown around quite a bit. Cool. That was all me. That sack tackled him. Sean Jones. Hey, they actually recovered an onside kick. Usually 9 out of 10 times the computer always recovers it when you're playing human versus computer. It's actually rare for some reason this season. I've been recovering a lot of my own onside kicks, and they haven't. I think that's the first time we've seen computer recover their own onside kick this season. I mean, what's the point? You're getting beat 53-14. Really think you're going to score enough points to less than a minute? I mean, you're down by almost 40 points. You got 38 seconds left. Do you think you're gonna tie it up? Probably the last play of the game here. And of course it's going to be the miraculous one by them. Well, they didn't get it in though. Rushing yards, 9. Rushing yards is all I had. They had 116. Passing yards, 285, 152. Total yards, I had 294. They had 268. Both had 8 first downs. I led in sacks 4-2. They led in interceptions 1-0. I led in fumble force 1-0, and I led in time of possession 11:05 to 8:55. The important thing is my score 53-14. Brett Favre had 61%, Ty Detmer only 100%. Or Detmer 100% and Favre only 61%. Yeah, Barry Sanders had 116 yards, but it took him 15 attempts to get there. Okay, we're going to auto-skip through the rest of these games this week. Carolina gets beat by the Patriots. Buffalo beats Miami. Seattle beats Arizona. Saints get beat by the Niners. Tampa Bay gets beat by Houston. Giants get beat by the Redskins. Bears beat the Vikings. And this is going to be a long video because we're already at the 43-minute mark and we still have all these players to show you. First we're going to go through the standings. Buffalo, 6-2 record, leading their division. New England, Miami right behind them. Cincinnati and Houston both 6-2. Pretty good fight in their division. Usually Pittsburgh wins that division. I'm surprised to see Cincinnati and Houston going for it. Kind of cool to see something different every now and then. AFC West, the Raiders, the Seahawks, 5-3. Kansas City and San Diego right behind them, 4-4. Denver, 3-5. This division, always unpredictable, always very close. It's the one division that's pretty cool because you never know who's going to win it. NFC East, on the other hand, usually pretty predictable. I'm surprised to see Washington in first place. Dallas usually leads that division, but I can almost bet by the end of the season Dallas is going to win the division. NFC Central, Packers 6-2, Lions 5-3. These teams were both 5-2 before this game, so pretty good fight. Bears were at 500, Vikings and Tampa Bay under 500. NFC West, Falcons leading the division, surprisingly. 49ers in last place, very rare. It's kind of nice to see that difference too. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and look at the NFL leaders. Passing, we've got Brett Favre in first place, a rating of 141. Drew Bledsoe in second, Steve Young in third. Take a look at the touchdown passes. We got Brett Favre leading with 25. Least interception percentage, Boomer Esiason 1.2% with the Jets. Yards per attempt, Brett Favre 11.2 yards per attempt. Okay, look at receiving. Colts with New England, I think they're going by yards here. No, they're going by receptions. You really can't count receptions because the quarterback chooses who he throws to, so 4 yards per reception is what they should do. And that would be Singleton of San Francisco with 69. You see Robert Brooks of the Packers is up there in 8th place, 30.2. Check out the touchdowns. Robert Brooks, 12 touchdowns. Tight end Packers is in 3rd place with 7. Check out yards. Oh, we already did that. Longest pass or reception, Lynch with Detroit 92. Robert Brooks has 77. That was just in this previous game that we've seen that 77-yard pass by Brett Favre to Robert Brooks. Rushing, we probably won't see any Packer players up in this list, but Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, no surprise. Touchdowns goes to Warren of Seattle with 12. Emmitt Smith in second with 10. Carter 9. yards per reception. Hughes of Kansas City, 39 yards. Fryer of Miami with 18. Longest, Emmitt Smith, 78-yard rush. See Barry Sanders down there in 4th place with 72. Scoring overall, Laurie of the Jets, 74 points. He's their kicker. He's kicked 23 extra points out of 25 attempts. Got 17 field goals at 21 attempts. Robert Brooks is in 2nd place, tied with Emmitt Smith. And Warren of Seattle, 72 points. Extra points, Green Bay Packers lead 37. That's because my team has more touchdowns than anyone else. Punting, Tootin of Seattle. That goes by average, 49.3 yards. I bet you the Packers punter is in last place. Nope. Actually, we're up in 28th place. 40 yards, averaging 40 yards. It was really not that big of a difference from first place to last place. 39.1 yards to 49.3 yards. Interceptions. We got Pfeiffer of the Rams. He's got 5, tied with Lynch and Carter and Smith. Touchdowns. We got 4 players with touchdown interceptions. We got Malone, Glenn, Houston, and Vincent, each with a touchdown. Sacks. Normally Reggie White would be leading this, but computers cheated and made him injured for most half the season, so we got at least Sean Jones made it up there, tied with Smith and Kennedy. Got Bryce Paup. Is that Bryce Paup? Formerly of the Packers? Must be. In 1st place with Buffalo. Got Green in 2nd place. Geathers, never heard of him. Fumble Force. Dotson of Tampa Bay leads with 4. Leroy Butler's up there with 3. Overall tackles, Nickerson of Tampa Bay, 95. Look at that Junior Seau. He's always leads the league in tackles. By the end of the season, he'll probably be in 1st. Punt returns, Natron Means of San Diego leads. We got George Teague in 2nd place. Longest return goes to Hicks of San Francisco, 69 yards. George Teague is up there with 24 yards, tied with Palmer, Chargers, and Sawyer. Any touchdowns? Oh, Williams of Dallas has 1. Kickoff returns. George Teague in 1st place, Robert Brooks 2nd place, Leroy Butler 3rd place, all Packer players. Top 3 are with the Packers. Touchdowns, we got Leroy Butler with 2, and it says George Teague has 1. Now, I don't remember Teague getting that. I have noticed sometimes in this game, Leroy Butler gets touchdown returns, and sometimes they give them to the wrong player. I don't know why that is, but it's a design flaw or glitch in the game. Maybe Teague did get a touchdown return, but I don't remember it. Actually, LaShawn Johnson should be up there, because last game he had a touchdown return, but I guess they don't count him if it's an onside kick. Longest return goes to George Butler, 92-yard. George Teague, I do not remember George Teague had been 84-yard. I think that was Leroy Butler. I just think they gave credit to Teague for some odd reason. Returns. So anyways, that was the individual leaders. We'll take a look at them again at the end of, after week 17 when we finish. And right now we're going to get prepared for the next week. Take a look at our schedule. Week 10, the only oops. Forgot to take the other teams out of there. And that's what we're going to see in Week 10. Green Bay at Minnesota. It's the only game we're going to see that week. The rest are going to all be auto-skipped. But next video we are going to see a hockey game. Detroit Red Wings at Chicago Blackhawks. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you in the next video.